Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Land of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse for the Master System and Game Gear. And the Sandcastle stage should not have been as frustrating as it was. It actually took me 20 whole minutes just to figure this one whole stage out. I'm not lying. Let's just get into it. And we have some pretty epic sounding music here as we go through the sandcastle. You may have to... Oh no. Okay, it comes back. You may have to sink a little bit in the sand just to get past some of the parts with the spikes on the ceilings and whatnot. But it's worth it. Just don't sink too far into the sand, otherwise the game takes away one of your hit points. Also, you want to watch out on the sand waterfalls, because that's where the hermit crabs will drop down from. Believe it or not. And the block didn't come back, so now I have to leave the screen and come back just to get it to respawn. But anyway, to the right after the first disappearing sand block is where we're supposed to go. And from here, you want to drop down here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some cake. And then, we're going to get ourselves a big coin. And let me see if this works. Well, I tried to make that work. Sadly, butt bouncing the crab just makes it come back after a second. And apparently, this is easier to do if you're shrunken down, hence why I shrunk down. You can jump right where that ceiling is before the spikes, and you don't have to worry about losing health to either the sand or the spikes, which is awesome. And now it's time for the frustrating part. Let's trigger this checkpoint so that way you don't have to do all that ever again. Then we need to get to the left side of this button and lift it up. Watch out for the fish as you make your way to this little area right here. And I wish you could get rid of the fish. But anyway, let's keep going to the left here. Let's get on the top of that button. And let's avoid the spikes as we make our way over to here. Let's make sure we hold up so that way we surface. And from here, I'm going to grab the health. Oh no. Get out of here. Dumb fish. Yeah, let's surface again in that corner there. And let's make our way back to the right. This time we're going to go back to where we were. We're going to surface. And then we can now get up here. Assuming the fish is not being a jerk. And in there was a big coin. There was a coin in there, that's all that was. And we need to hurry and surface. Perfect. Now for this area. The water here will slowly rise and sink. Make sure you don't hurt yourself as you make your way through here. And apparently you can't grab that. Now this wall here, you want to climb up it with the rope. Because if you can easily jump across the two sand blocks, you can get yourself a power star. There's nothing but coins in these chests. And these jellyfish, when they sink down after surfacing, they shock the water. You do not want to be in the water when that happens because you will get hurt. And from here, you want to throw the barrel on that little geyser there so you can stand on this one on the right and get up here. And now it's time to face the boss, which is way harder than it should be. First of all, grab the barrel right away. Throw it at the crab as it blinks his eyes. From here, let's surface. And what you're supposed to do is make it so that, one, you can grab the barrel, and two, you have to duck under the geyser that will spin you around if you get caught in it, like so. And we got hit, so therefore he won't be blinking his eyes. He's gonna go a little farther. And I couldn't get to him in time. Okay. Need to surface. Let's see if I can get him over here. Good. You want to get him on the far side so that way it's easier to throw the barrel at him. Yeah, once he makes the whirlpool, he moves just a little bit further, and then he blinks his eyes. When he blinks his eyes like that, that's the only time that he's vulnerable. Otherwise, the barrel bounces off and you just get this metal clink sound. This fortress guards the harbor, but the bad magic had turned it to sand. Thanks for rescuing me. Let me give you a ship from my harbor to help you reach the island. So we've rescued Donald. I'm not sure if he's a prince or if he's a king, but we have rescued him. We now have a ship that will take us to the island. And now I can go back to talking about the crab. The crab. You actually have to duck under the geyser, hopefully with the barrel in your hand, and you want to have some distance between you and the crab. That way, you can duck under the... Why don't I call it a geyser? I should be calling it a whirlpool. You should be ducking under the whirlpool, preferably with the barrel in your hand. And you should have some distance between you and the crab. Once you have some distance between you and the crab and you're able to avoid the geyser while on the floor in the water, you should be able to throw the barrel. I don't know how you're supposed to figure out that you can duck under the geyser, either unless it's through dumb luck or YouTube. How are you supposed to figure that out, especially when you're a kid? Or an adult trying to beat this game because you couldn't beat it when you were a kid? That is something that I would expect out of a game made for adults. But nope, this is the 80s and the early 90s. We gotta bump that difficulty up. Unbelievable. Also, if you press button 1 on the map screen, you can actually look at your status, but still. How are you supposed to just suddenly figure that out other than through just playing around? That's ridiculous! Unbelievable. Well, because it took so long for me to figure that out, this video is going to end up being short as well. Amazing. Join me next time, where hopefully I'll be less frustrated, where we go to the island, we plant the bean, and then we meet the Phantom. Hopefully. At least we have almost all of the power stars. There's only 2 left to get. we might as well get those. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!